Continuing my journey through the Wheel of Time series, I've just finished Lord of Chaos, and I am here to report that I have been emotionally shredded, politically gaslit, and personally victimized by multiple fictional characters. This is not a book. This is a war crime wrapped in prophecy and hubris. So let's get into it. All right, so starting with Rand, we are now fully into Rand's I'm in charge era. He has really just taken the reins of being the Dragon Reborn and calling the shots. The White Tower is split 100%. The Forsaken are still running around scheming, this time a little less brazenly than before. It's a little bit more in the shadows, to whereas like you kind of got more of their POVs early in the book, and then you don't see much from them again for the rest. And there is a growing tension between every single faction on the world map. Rand is trying to be proactive. He's trying to keep them on their toes, keep them guessing, and move before he's being forced to move. Egwene is just pure queen energy. The Aes Sedai are out here playing chess on probably 5 different level tiers. And as always, my boy Matt is just trying to live his life. Spoiler alert, it really, again, does not seem to work for this guy. As always, his plotline is hilarious, especially the fact that he inadvertently adopts a child. Perrin shows up late, which is great because I have not seen enough of Perrin's POV lately. And then Nynaeve and Elaine are deep in undercover chaos. It seems to be their whole motif so far through the majority of this book is running around trying to get things done while trying to keep their identity or intentions hidden from somebody. But I do love that because it adds that extra layer to the book, aside from just the basic action or political scheming or other things that you see throughout the series. Jordan's pacing is a little bit slower in the middle here, but that's because he's weaving a political minefield. Everyone is plotting, everyone is scheming. Alliances that should not work are tenuously working, and people plotting to try to seize power and wealth and whatever they can at any given point. So, with that being said, a little slower in the middle. However, you get to the last 100 pages and it drops in like an anvil. You think you know where it's going, you don't. And then let me just say the final sequence is iconic. Devastating, legendary. The phrase kneel or be knelt is going to live rent-free in my mind throughout the entire rest of the series. That line was just fantastic. So, final thoughts. Lord of Chaos is a slow burn that gradually and eventually erupts into an absolute wildfire. Final rating on this one, I am giving this one a 10 out of 10. I have no notes on what could have made this book better, because as I said earlier,